So today we are going to spill the tea on the big four. Let's start. I don't like JYP, honestly. He disgusts me. The way he gives his artists songs about loving themselves but tells young girls to eat one meal a day because they must lose weight and at the same time open a cafeteria for artists and trainees because they are allegedly like his kids. What the hell? Is JYP going to feed his daughter one meal a day? Because otherwise he can't say he treats his trainees like his kids. I honestly thought Treasure's debut was going to be delayed. Well, we all know YG is trash. And after Mix 9 I was very skeptical about Treasure, but it actually seems like they are going to debut this year. Let's hope YG doesn't screw them up. YG's new girl group is probably going to flop. Now I'm sure the girls will be super talented and their debut song is probably going to slap. But let's be honest, Blinks are one of the most toxic fandoms, and I'm not bashing them. I'm also a Blink, but I think it's a very big, powerful and toxic fandom, and even though a lot of Blinks like myself will support this new group, I can't help but to feel like the rest are going to go against the group to take, quote-unquote, revenge. TXT's debut was a bit forced. I don't mean this by the members or their actual debut, but I feel like the whole different to BTS concept was stupid. They literally did the exact opposite from BTS, which wouldn't be bad if it had some innovation to it. But in my opinion, Crown was a really good but generic cute song. The good thing is that I think they currently found their own style, which makes me very happy. I prefer Wanabe's concept over Icy's. I heard Wannabe didn't do as well as Icy or Dalla Dalla, but I really love this more girl crush concept. I feel like their past songs were teen crush mixed with cute, but Wannabe has this different vibe I enjoy a lot. I also feel like this concept, unlike the past ones, wasn't made for 12-year-olds, or at least not as much as the others. Lately, every SM boy group sounds the same. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks this, but to me Jopping, Obsession, Kick It and Ride In sound the same and it's honestly getting boring and annoying. Although I will say I prefer Kick It over the other three. GOT7 are the worst dancers in the big four. Before you get mad, I'm not saying they are bad dancers, but comparing them to the rest of the groups in the big four, they are the most uncoordinated and weak dancers in my opinion. I'm afraid for Blackpink's comeback. I'm very excited since we've been waiting for this for longer than we should have, but I'm really afraid that it's going to be a D4 Part 3, or that it's not going to be good enough. I guess the only thing I can do is trust in the girls and their producers. I can't connect with BTS. I love most of the songs I've heard from them but I just can't get into them. I've tried over 5 times and I just can't. I seriously don't know why. I really wish I could but I guess it's just not meant to be. SM can't take care of their senior artists. Literally every time they debut a new group, they forget another one. It's unbelievable how many talent is wasted in that company. Pure disappointment. Day6 deserves better. Even though they are in one of the biggest agencies in Korea, they aren't promoted as they should be. I feel like they are the least popular group in JYP but they have one of the best discographies I've ever heard. Besides they are always involved in the making of their music. Stop trashing Big Hit. I know most people praise Big Hit, but I've seen some comments where they say they are a bad company for giving Jungkook too many lines. Like, excuse me? You can't say a company is bad when they give lines to an artist. No group will have perfect line distribution because as a seller point of view the most important thing is that it sounds good, not that everyone sings the same. I can't get into Winner's songs. They are just not my cup of tea. Super M is being promoted more than their actual groups. I keep seeing Super M everywhere and I can't help but to wonder why they are not promoting the rest of their groups like that. I know Super M is made up of the most famous artists in SM, but they could be promoting like 3 groups at the same time instead of one group with popular members from those 3 groups. It was stupid for Big Hit not to debut a girl group before. I know what happened to Glam but just because it didn't work out once that doesn't mean you should be scared to try again. I believe they are now preparing to debut a girl group in 1 or 2 years, but imagine if they had done this before. They would already have 3 groups. which would bring the company higher. I like both the new and the old Twice concepts. I don't understand how people can only like one. They are both amazing and they both made Twice who they are now. Personally, I hope they stay with their newest concept for their upcoming comeback. But if they decide to go back to cute, I would totally still support them. It's genuinely sad to see YG treat Blackpink like that. Imagine working and training for years to finally make your debut and become the most popular worldwide girl group in the history of K-pop with one of the biggest fandoms but have less than 20 songs and get only one mini album a year. It's more sad than disappointing. BTS have some of the best B-sides I've ever heard. I mean, this is not an opinion, just fact. Taemin is one of, if not the best male soloist currently. Again, not an opinion but a fact. Well guys, that was it for today's video. Please leave your unpopular opinions so that we can make a video about them. Anyways, Stan Dreamcatcher.